Archangel Michael has detected something that has never happened before in recorded spiritual history. Two extremely powerful forces are approaching your life at the exact same time, and they're both coming for you. You've been sensing strange energy shifts lately, sudden cold spots in your home, electrical disturbances around you, and dreams so vivid they feel more real than your waking life. These aren't random occurrences. Something about your current spiritual state has attracted both a dark entity and a light entity simultaneously. The timing isn't coincidence. Your spiritual sensitivity has reached a level that's caught attention from both the shadow realm and the divine realm. Those moments when you feel watched, when your electronics malfunction for no reason, when your pets stare at empty spaces, these are signs that both entities are already positioning themselves around you. Archangel Michael wants you to understand that this cosmic convergence will happen within days. You cannot remain unaware any longer. The spiritual battle for your soul is about to reach its peak, and whether you realize it or not, you're standing at the most important crossroads of your entire existence. A dark entity has been watching your growing spiritual power, seeking to claim your abilities for negative purposes. At the same time, a powerful light being wants to elevate you to your highest spiritual potential. Both entities are incredibly strong, and their meeting point is you. This isn't just about your personal spiritual journey anymore. Your soul has become the center of an ancient cosmic battle between light and darkness. The dark entity has been slowly draining your energy over the past months, weakening your natural defenses so it can move in closer. Meanwhile, the light entity has been sending protection and guidance, but it cannot interfere with your free will. It must wait for you to consciously choose divine alignment. The dark force feeds on fear, confusion, and spiritual stagnation. It wants to harvest your psychic abilities and use them to spread negativity in the world. The light entity offers genuine transformation, life purpose, and divine protection. It wants to help you become the spiritually empowered person you're meant to be. Here's what makes this situation critical. Remaining neutral or unaware is not an option. Inaction automatically favors the dark entity. The choice you make in the next few days will determine your spiritual destiny forever. You need to recognize the signs that both entities are already influencing your reality. Have you noticed unexplained cold spots in specific rooms of your home, especially your bedroom or wherever you spend quiet time? These are markers left by the dark entity. Electrical devices turning on and off by themselves or malfunctioning specifically around you signal the clash of opposing energies. Your dreams have become unusually vivid, alternating between terrifying nightmares and dreams filled with golden light or peaceful scenes. These represent the two entities trying to communicate with you through your subconscious mind. Notice your sudden mood swings, periods of deep depression or despair followed by unexplained joy or hope. This emotional roller coaster happens because both entities are influencing your energy field simultaneously. The feeling of being watched, especially during quiet moments or meditation, confirms that both presences are studying you closely. Pay attention to how your pets behave. They may avoid certain areas of your house or stare intensely at empty spaces where you see nothing. Phone calls with no one there, static on your electronics, and finding objects moved to different places with no explanation are physical signs of this spiritual activity. You might be seeing unusual number sequences repeatedly, both 666 and 777, 111 and 999, as each entity tries to get your attention through synchronicities. Some people experience physical sensations like pressure on their chest from the dark entity versus warmth around their heart from the light being. This dark entity is unlike anything you've encountered before. It specifically targets people whose spiritual abilities are emerging, because it feeds on spiritual potential. For months, it has been subtly influencing your thoughts to create self-doubt and fear about your psychic gifts. It whispers that you're not worthy of divine love or spiritual abilities, that you should hide your gifts or use them selfishly. The entity creates obstacles in your relationships, career and spiritual practices by amplifying negative emotions and miscommunications. It wants to isolate you from supportive people who might help you choose the light path. In dreams, it often appears as shadow figures, deceased relatives carrying wrong energy, or false angels that feel cold instead of loving. Physical manifestations include unexplained scratches on your body, important objects going missing, and foul smells that appear suddenly then disappear. The entity targets people at spiritual crossroads because this is when psychic abilities are most vulnerable to corruption. Its ultimate goal is convincing you that embracing darkness is easier than choosing spiritual growth. It offers false shortcuts to power, promising quick solutions to your problems in exchange for small compromises that create spiritual contracts you don't understand. Warning signs of deeper attachment include chronic nightmares, unexplained illness, or relapses into addictive behaviors. The entity becomes stronger every day you remain undecided, and it often impersonates spiritual guides or deceased loved ones to gain your trust. Time is running out because the entity grows exponentially more powerful as your spiritual gifts develop. This light entity is a high-level spiritual guide specifically assigned to assist your soul's evolution during this critical time. Unlike the dark entity that manipulates and deceives, this divine being has been trying to reach you through gentle synchronicities, meaningful dreams, and strong intuitive guidance. It appears in dreams as figures of pure light, wise teachers with loving energy, or peaceful natural settings that fill you with deep tranquility. The light entity offers genuine spiritual advancement through proper development of your psychic gifts. It never forces or manipulates your choices because it operates through divine love, which always respects free will. Physical signs of its presence include finding white feathers, coins or small crystals in unexpected places, and electronics working better when you're in a positive spiritual state. This being sends human messengers, people who appear in your life at exactly the right moment with precisely what you need to hear for your spiritual growth. The light entity helps heal past traumas that block your spiritual development, offering true emotional and spiritual freedom rather than temporary escapes. It provides protection through prayer, meditation, and connection to divine source energy. This guide sees your highest potential and wants to help you achieve it safely, connecting you with your true life purpose and spiritual mission. The entity's presence brings genuine clarity, lasting peace, and authentic inner strength that grows over time. However, time is essential because this level of direct divine intervention is extremely rare and temporary. The light entity can only assist if you consciously choose to align with divine will. Rather than remaining spiritually passive, you must take immediate action to align yourself with the light entity and protect against dark influence. Begin each morning with this protection prayer. Divine Light, Archangel Michael, and my spiritual guides, I consciously choose to align with love, truth, and divine will. Surround me with white light protection, and help me recognize and reject all dark influences. Thank you for guiding my path. Create sacred space in your home by placing white candles in each room, sprinkling sea salt across doorways and windowsills, and displaying spiritual symbols that represent divine protection to you. Establish a daily meditation practice, even if just 10 minutes, to strengthen your connection with the light entity. Use this specific visualization twice daily. Imagine yourself completely surrounded by brilliant golden, white light that extends 3 feet in all directions. See this light as impenetrable armor that allows only divine love to reach you while repelling all negative energies. Take cleansing baths with sea salt and essential oils like lavender or frankincense to remove negative attachments from your energy field. Burn sage or palo santo throughout your home, especially in areas where you've felt cold spots or negative presence. Carry protective crystals, black tourmaline to absorb negative energy, clear quartz to amplify divine connection, and amethyst to enhance spiritual discernment. Recite protection mantras throughout the day, particularly during moments when you feel spiritually vulnerable. Avoid negative influences that lower your spiritual vibration, toxic people, violent media, substances that cloud your judgment, and situations that trigger fear or anger. Instead, increase positive spiritual practices like prayer, reading sacred texts, spending time in nature, and connecting with spiritually minded people who support your growth. Create an altar space dedicated to light and divine connection, using items that feel sacred to you. Ask the light entity for clear signs and learn to recognize its communications through synchronicities and intuitive feelings. Within the next 72 hours, both entities will make their final approach to your energy field. This convergence period will bring the most intense spiritual activity you've ever experienced. Your dreams will become extremely vivid and prophetic, clearly showing you both possible futures. One if you choose light, another if you choose darkness or remain passive. During this time, the dark entity will make its strongest attempts to influence your decisions. It may create sudden crises that seem to require immediate action, offer tempting shortcuts to your problems, or amplify fears about your spiritual gifts. Meanwhile, the light entity will send unmistakable signs of divine support through meaningful synchronicities, helpful people appearing, and deep inner knowing about your true path. Physical symptoms during convergence may include intense headaches, heart palpitations, periods of extreme fatigue followed by unusual energy, and heightened sensitivity to all energies around you. Electronics in your home may completely malfunction during peak spiritual activity. You may hear voices calling your name, see apparitions or figures of light and shadow, or feel strong presences moving around you. This is the moment when your free will choice becomes permanently locked in energetically. The entity you consciously align with will become your dominant spiritual influence going forward. This convergence creates a permanent energetic shift in your spiritual reality that affects not just you, but your family's spiritual protection as well. Other sensitive people in your life may also feel these intense energies. Missing this rare cosmic opportunity means potentially waiting lifetimes for another chance at this level of spiritual advancement. Start your protection practices immediately. Not tomorrow, not next week, but right now. The convergence window is closing rapidly and your preparation time is extremely limited. Share this urgent message with family members who may also be spiritually sensitive and affected by these powerful energies surrounding you. Begin the daily light meditation practice within the next 24 hours and clear your schedule for the next 72 hours to focus completely on spiritual preparation. Avoid making major life decisions until after the convergence completes and the spiritual energies settle. Document every unusual experience during this period. Dreams, signs, physical sensations, and synchronicities. These records will become invaluable for your future spiritual development. If you feel overwhelmed by these intense energies, seek immediate guidance from trusted spiritual advisors who understand these cosmic events. Trust your intuition completely during this critical time. It's your direct connection to divine guidance and your most reliable compass for navigating this spiritual crossroads. Show gratitude for receiving this rare, level of divine intervention by supporting this message through Super. Thanks up to $20. Your soul's evolution and your family's spiritual protection depend entirely on the choices you make in the next few days. Archangel Michael and the light entity stand ready to assist, but only if you consciously choose divine alignment over spiritual passivity. This message reached you at the perfect moment. Trust the divine timing and act now.